There is, and as I speak, a very substantial element of the Croatian army in Bosnia-Herzegovina, very substantial. And I must say, I think it's an issue which the world ought to address more strongly. I mean, they addressed it in terms of the Serbs in the spring of 1992 with very considerable strength of purpose, but they have, to a great extent, ignored it in the last 6 months as it's built up.
President Tudjman's ambitions in Bosnia have been so ignored that in the Croatian capital of Zagreb, it's business as usual. Croatia's backing of atrocities in Bosnia has gone unpunished. A senior diplomat told dispatches the Croats have got away with murder, literally. At a European Community meeting in July, ministers rejected sanctions.
Certainly that has been the view of the European Community, obviously influenced by the Federal Republic of Germany and other friends of Croatia like Austria in the United Nations, Hungary and others, and the United States. So the general feeling has been that it is better to make representations to President Tudjman and to criticize and to argue rather than to take action in terms of sanctions against Croatia.
We need an appropriate international approach to the Balkans, and till present time we have experienced many strange international politicians, genuinely losers in their own countries, like Lord Owen, Lord Carrington, Lord that and that, and they were sent to this part of the earth to play an irresponsible political games.
One winner in these irresponsible political games has been Franjo Tudjman. In July, he abandoned any pretense of supporting a unified Bosnia by calling openly for a carve-up. Peace negotiations are now based on a union of republics or mini-states. Tudjman has satisfied his obsession. Next on the agenda, the joining of this part of Bosnia with Croatia.
Ja mislim da ćemo mi biti sastavnica Hrvatske države. Cilj Hrvata u Bosni i Hercegovini ne postoje Hrvati u Hercegovini, nego Hrvati u Bosni. Hrvati u Bosni i Hercegovini su jedan jedinstven dio sveukupnog hrvatskog nacionalnog korpusa.
A treba biti i dovoljno svjestan uloge geopolitičkog momenta u povijesti pojedinih naroda, pa i civilizacija. Granice Hrvatske države i u prošlosti, pa i danas, nisu samo granice Hrvatske, nego li, nažalost, se nalazimo na razlučnici civilizacija.
In Herceg-Bosna, in towns like Čapljina, the new state is taking shape. The few factories are getting back to work. Children are getting used to a new curriculum, the same one taught in the Croatian motherland. But just outside Čapljina, a convoy waits to collect the Croat refugees driven out from central Bosnia. For these people, Tudjman and Boban's land grab has backfired. They come from outside Herceg-Bosna, where the HVO is losing more and more territory to Bosnian government forces. The Croats of central Bosnia are now reduced to a few besieged pockets, falling one by one. The latest is Vareš, where 20,000 people have fled. Mate Boban's only solution is to offer them a home in the barren land of Herceg-Bosna. In Sarajevo, Croats face an uncertain future. 30,000 Croats live here. It's still the largest Croat city in Bosnia. But the Herceg-Bosna government has abandoned them. Only the church is left to protect them. The spiritual leader of all Croats in Bosnia, Archbishop Vinko Pulic, refuses to leave his cathedral, despite constant pressure to move to Herceg-Bosna.
Od 27.12. prošle godine ne postoje legalni izabrani organi u državnim organima. Oni su izišli izvan Sarajeva. I od tada do danas živjelo se dosta neizvjesno.
Ivan Tomislav is a Croat citizen of Sarajevo. He feels betrayed by Mate Boban and his fellow Herzegovinans in Grude.
Jer ono što rade ljudi politički u Grudama, to je jednostavno izvršenje politike koja se diktira iz Zagreba. Ta politika, ona ne podrazumijeva interes Hrvata cijele Bosne i Hercegovine.
To su jedna politička rješenja o kojima nisam pitan i za koje nisam davao svoj glas. A Herceg Bosna ne rješava cjelovito pitanje Hrvata, katolika, u cijeloj Bosni i Hercegovini. Dakle, ja ne mogu se opredijeliti za jednostrano političko rješenje ukoliko to političko rješenje ne zaštićuje sve moje vjernike. Tražim da politika omogući ostvarenja prava svih mojih vjernika.
For the Croats in Sarajevo, Mate Boban's invitation to come and join other Croats in Herceg Bosna is unacceptable.
Hvala lijepo gospodinu Bobanu na prijedlogu, ali ja ne bi mogao živjeti ni u Mostaru, razumijete, ni u Grudama, ni u ne znam, ni u kom, kad je ovdje meni najljepše. Iako su granate, iako nemamo uslova za život, ali mi ćemo preživjeti.
This is a tragedy, and this tragedy could be attributed to the leadership of Mr. Tudjman, because he has made many wrong decisions, and I mean, he's simply, I mean, his mentality is a mentality of a genuine loser.
Oni su politički slijepci, oni žele da za 130.000 Hrvata, koje niko ne ugrožava u zapadnoj Hercegovini, žrtvuju 700.000 Hrvata u cijeloj Bosni.
The choice now facing Bosnian Croats is stark. For most, it's Herceg Bosna or nothing. President Tudjman has carved out his chunk of rock in Bosnia. He's fulfilled his personal obsession with no international reprisals. But the price has been the betrayal of Bosnia and the sacrifice of his own people.